he was saying that this lake has been winter killed of all the grayling. So I'm gonna move off and go to the next lake, which is 2 kilometers down the path here. Looking at those trees over there, and I'm going, yeah, like no path. There was nothing that looked like a trail anywhere other than that road. I crisscrossed back and forth over that many times, looking for it, and there's nothing there. There's not an old path. There's nothing. Yeah. And I finally stopped at the stream, but right at that stream, there's like a sheer cliff that you can't go up either. It's supposed to be grayling in there, right?
Yeah, that's what you're talking about.
Okay, so yeah, they're showing that path there, and there's no path.
No,
There's nothing.
Okay.
And that road doesn't go there.
For the evening to regroup, to see if I could find some reliable information for a trail to get to this second lake and catch a grayling. Although I didn't find it today, I'm already getting excited about the prospect of finding a lesser known path to get to a less visited fishing hole.
All right, welcome back everyone. This is part 2 of this little adventure. I had to go home, look at my Google Maps and try to do some research here, and I ended up finding out that my GPS was nowhere close, or the map that I had for it was nowhere close to where I needed to be. So I did some research and I actually found a GPS track that someone else did before, and we're kilometers off of that. Anyways, this goes straight there. I should have a theoretical better time than what I was going to initially do in terms of bushwhacking before. Thanks for joining me today, and hopefully we get some grayling. I have my doubts about that too, because this other lake was winter killed with grayling and they restocked rainbow trout in there, and I have a sneaking suspicion they did the same thing for this one up here. Either way, it's a new lake. It's my favorite new place, just like every place I go that's brand new is my favorite new place. Even if we just catch rainbow trout, that'll be cool. And then maybe by the end of the day, I saw a bunch of streams on the way back, and we'll give those a shot as well. So thanks for coming. Let's go for a little adventure again. This field is absolutely gorgeous. It just blows my mind. The only thing that's bad about this is you can see that we have to walk through all these flowers, and then sometimes, yeah, you have honeybees and bumblebees, and they don't really like being disturbed as you walk through, so you always have to worry about stings. Anyways, let's run the gauntlet. Oh. I'm gonna wager this isn't the most popular trail. And that's good. You gotta pay to play. You gotta put a little work in so you can get into these spots that not as many people have been to. When you go into places that less people have been to, you know you're gonna get a better quality fishing experience. And I embrace the hard work because it's kind of a workout. Well, it is a workout. Makes you stronger. All right. We got some logging machinery. Excavator, track hoe, front hoe. Okay, this says I'm on the wrong path. Maybe it hits. That's the thing, this GPS is a gift from God. According to this, it's completely off trail, so I'm just cutting over. Hopefully trying to intersect it here. And lo and behold, there is that original line from that other path I was here on the other day. So you can see that we made it here, and I'm a happy boy because this is my lake. There's not a soul to be seen the entire place. What's cool about that is because I had a really late start today, and by this time in the morning you'd see a lot of people here. So poorly traveled trail. I've got fish jumping up all over the place, so I'm going to start off with the fly rod. So let's get some fish. Time of the recording of this video, I was a fresh, brand new drone driver. Even at this time though, I was already reaping the benefits of what they would add to a fishing excursion. Not only are they primarily used as a method to record high-angle video and photos, I find they can be extremely valuable in being able to get a good estimation of the lake's topography. In other words, being able to scout where drop-offs, weed beds, and fish holding structures, pending water clarity of course. The lakes in this neck of the woods generally are all relatively clear, so it's not a problem. Even so, even if you think a water body might be too cloudy, don't discount it right off the bat, as a high vantage point can often work miracles. This particular lake is a great example in that my scouting flight tells me that at my present location I should be able to start fishing from here as long as I can cast far enough to be able to get to where it looks to start to drop off in depth. Based on what I've seen, this shore and the shore opposite are where the depths look the best and where I can see the most fish rising. Okay, now you're saying, Joel, you were going to start with the fly rod and you've got your spinning rod out. Well, I've got a sad story to tell, in that I noticed this morning that part of my fly rod case was missing, the cap that holds the bottom in, and I didn't really take too much notice of that. But right now, when I took out my, or tried to take out my fly rod, I'm missing the top two sections of the four pieces. And I didn't check before. Not very smart. I've got more fly rods in my truck, but I don't have any more here, so it looks like fly fishing is out of the question for today. And we got them rising. Oh, it's really too bad. It would have been nice to get some on the dry. First one of the day. And I don't think that's a grayling. And it's a rainbow. And we kind of thought that. Anyways. There we go. Thank you for your participation in all these weeds. I'm gonna reel in super fast. There we go. Oh man. Holy. Okay. Okay. They like the super fast reeling in. Had one, got off on me. I have to put some heavy artillery on here because they're all into the middle of the lake, deeper parts. I just can't cast out there with them up, so could put a deadly dick on. Let's try it again. Kind of got to keep your rod tip up with these things, especially in a lake like this. It's so weedy, I'm really getting caught up. Yeah, they're right in the middle of the lake. This would be a perfect float tube lake. If there ever was one, this is it. There we go. Oh man, that's not small. That hit hard. Gotta keep that line tight. I've been losing fish. They're swimming right towards me. They know, they're not stupid. And if there were some tree branches, they would swim towards those and... Oh! No! All right, this hook is working. Gotta give it a little action, speed it up, slow it down to a death roll, speed it up, give it a jig. Basically just screw up the presentation completely and make it erratic so that they want to kill whatever's swimming like that in front of them. They're offended by its erraticness. Nature wants to take care of its own. There we go. Oh, I'm having a real hard time. Maybe it's the hook on this thing that's not sharp. Maybe I'll give this thing a sharpening. Oh man. They're taunting me. Whack, whack. Oh, there we go. Oh. There we go. Okay, let's see. How good of a fisherman am I? The thing's full, swimming full speed towards me. I can tell every time it wants to go backwards. Whatever. See, that time I didn't even have to touch the fish. They just usually dehook themselves and you don't have to hurt them. Treble hooks can be actually really, if you don't know what you're doing, they can do a lot of damage to the mouths on these things. But if you know what you're doing and you let them go nicely, and basically let them let go of themselves, then it's all good. And just don't keep them out of the water that long. Oh man. Well, I definitely switched to the right hook here. I gotta cast full blast, full max range, even with this thing. There we go. It's about the same size as that last one. Yeah, it's a really varied presentation that's catching these things. It's not just a straight reel in. But that's with any hook other than maybe a MEPS. All you can really do is just vary the speed on those, and you always have to make sure that they're spinning. There we go. Nice. Full speed towards me. Damn the torpedoes. So obviously this is a stock pond. Every single one of these fish are the exact same size. And not grayling. I think they gave up on the grayling. Oh well, whatever. I'm having a blast. There. Oh, what a battle. This is a battle of my little mind versus the battle of his mind. Little mind. My little fish mind. Let's get him. I just saw a fish jump out of the water about 3 feet. I'd probably get around a drop off there and then they just start hitting it. And I just can't, I can't set the hook properly. Yeah, right here. Wham, wham, wham. Ditch my hook, rainbow style. There we go. Gone. No one comes here. I'm pretty sure of that. Very few people. There he is. Got one on the jig. So my battery just died again. And right before this fish, I caught the king of the hill of the lake. I'm pretty sure of it. I bet you that thing was about 1.5 pounds. I have the worst of luck and I'm a bad cameraman. So I apologize. They're going, yeah, Joel, yeah, we don't believe you. You're just another fisherman lying. No, I'm an honest, humble fisherman. Oh man, the thing wasn't even moving and the fish took it. That's insane. And of course he's going full speed towards me. Damn the torpedoes. I would venture to say I'm up at around 30 fish today. And this one's good for in here. That's a nice fish. I'm coming back here. That is for sure. With my belly boat. And maybe a tent. Just a plain old silver deadly dick. These things are solid brass, so they have a lot of weight. They're very dense, and they're very aerodynamic, so they go through the air really well and they give you a great cast. That combined with my 4-pound test that I have on this ultralight rod is 6.5 foot rod, and it allows me to cast really nice distances even with this small tiny hook. Wish I had my fly rod. They really like that messed up presentation. Love it. Alright, there it is. It's nice, about a pound or so. Alright, so this lake, I've just had an absolute blast here. Without a word of a lie, I probably have caught 50, 60 fish here in the last couple hours. Yeah, it's just one fish after another. There's nothing really of size. The biggest I caught maybe was 1.5 pounds. But it's amazingly fun. Alright, so stick with me and we will start our hike down. Nice work, guys. We just had a real nice day of fishing here today. I don't know if they just stalked us or what, but we had a great time.